Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Awaken Carols Hero video. Guys, the game is back up with another open/close beta because there's a limit of 5,000 accounts to actually be able to play the game. By the way, you can find the game on Google Play, by the way, guys. Awaken Chaos Hero CBT. So the game is back for, we don't know how long. So today we're going to be doing another video for this game. Today we're going to be checking out the RNG on pulling advanced summons. Pretty much they assist what we're going to be doing today, and also checking out this hero summoning events, because we shall be able to finish it all with over 100 summons, at least 101, something like that. Let's take a quick look here. It's 102 summons we're going to be able to do, advanced summons. So this is what we're going to be doing today. By the way, guys, if you enjoy the content on this channel for this game, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check the bell so you get notified when I post a new video, or eventually when we get the global launch, we actually live stream the games too. By the way, guys, the global launch is expected to arrive by the end of October. So with all that said, guys, let's jump into the summons and let's see what we can actually get. Can we actually get some legendary today? That's pretty much what we really wanted to see. Here, as you can see, legendary chance is actually only 1%. If you look at the bottom of the screen here, it's only 1% plus 0%. So there is no bonus on summoning legendary characters. So technically, with 102 summons, we should be able to get one legendary characters. But hey, we might actually get screwed by RNG. So let's get started with the first pull. Let's see. So this is guaranteed we at least have a epic character in the first pull, and epic character. So that's the first one. I don't think I ever experienced this characters, to be honest. So it's actually pretty interesting. So this character is actually fire, so that is going to be pretty interesting. We don't have much information in that window. I want to see this ability. So grant 2 rage at the end of the turn when rage exceeds 4 damage, and exceed 4 damage is increased by 150%. That's actually pretty solid. I don't know if we're going to be building this guy, but it seems pretty okay so far with this, at least the passive ability. Okay, so let's go and keep summoning here. Let's see what we're going to be getting next. And oh, no epic characters in this one. That was a terrible pull. Nothing in there. Also in the blue characters I'm actually working on. So not very good. I guess we could actually use Celine, but not a big fan of her so far. She's not doing that great work. So that was 20 pulls so far. Let's see the next one here. We get at least an epic character, so that is great. And well, that's an ugly ass character, but I mean, cool looking. So that's going to be interesting. Another one that is actually pretty cool looking. So let's take a quick look at these characters. So this one is a wind character, passive ability upon defeating an enemy, reset all this character's ability cooldown. That's actually pretty cool. First ability here, speed up and damage, and go target damage. Second ability, grant 10% critical rate and 10% and 10 precision. It's actually pretty good. This looks like, yes, this is a passive ability. And then we have the other skill here, the 140% damage to an enemy plus bonus damage. The fewer the enemy remaining, the higher the bonus damage dealt. If this ability killed the target, then launch a bonus attack against the enemy with the lowest health. So I'm guessing that when you're doing a, like a guild boss where there's only one target, this ability does quite a good amount of damage. It's actually pretty interesting here for a wind character. And then we have the other one here, which is a water character, the passive ability. At the start of battle, grant 1 rage for every 50 speed. That's actually pretty cool. We have the first skill here, deal 70% damage to an enemy and remove one positive effect and grant one rage. That is pretty solid. Here, deal 70% damage to all enemies and apply speed down for 2 turns to each and grant 1 range. That's actually pretty cool. AoE speed down. I can actually see this character to actually be quite useful. And then the last ability, expend all rage to deal 100% damage to all enemy damage kill with rage if the enemy speed is lower than this character's apply silence for 1 turn. Okay, so this is definitely looks like to be a very solid character. Okay, so we got 7 more rounds to go here, guys. Now, obviously, going to be checking all the, the good characters that we pull, so we actually have an idea what we get. Oh, Thomas, it was actually in the previous beta. Never been a fan of him, but we can actually take a quick look at him here. So he has fire characters. Now, his passive ability, when L is above 50% attack, have a 15% chance to apply stun for 1 turn. When L is below 50%, attack deal bonus damage equal to 3% of the enemy max HP, so it's not that bad. Then we got the first ability, deal 70% damage to an enemy with a 50% chance to remove a 1 positive effect, always useful to have buff removal. Second skill is a passive ability. When an enemy attack an ally, there is a 50% chance to perform a counter attack that deal 80% damage, pretty solid. And then we have the third skill here, apply defense down to an enemy for 2 turns and then deal 160% damage. So you apply the defense down first, which does 50% damage defense reduction, and then you damage the enemy. That's actually pretty solid, although not a big fan of these characters again, guys. So let's keep going here with the next pull. Let's see. At least an epic here. Yep, at least an epic. Maybe a legendary. Now would be a good time to get a first legendary. Now, this is a epic characters from the previous beta. She was one of the best epic character in the game. So this is definitely awesome. She has a great kit. If we actually take a quick look here, Grand Vanguard for 3 turns at the start of the battle, 30% speed, which decreased by 10 per turn, which is actually a great starter. Definitely great starter. And then when you actually ascends to her, actually gets Vanguard 2, which is even more speed, which is great. The first ability here, deal 80% damage to an enemy, damage increased by 15% of the target, does not have any positive effect, which is great. The second skill, deal 100% damage to an enemy and apply no positive effect for 2 turns, so this enemy cannot have any positive effect, so no buff on this enemy while he has that on. And then the last skills, which is amazing skills, by the way, guys, deal 80% true damage to an enemy. True damage means, I think it's ignore all defense or something like that. And then damage increased by 50% if the enemy has no positive effect. And that's actually a pretty great kit. So let's go. We have 5 more multiple to do here. Let's see if we can actually get something a little bit better. Well, no epic characters on this pull. That is a disappointment. So we're just going to keep going here. Let's see what we get next. Oh, at least epic. So always happy. So we get this guy. I never really pay attention to this guy. So it's going to be interesting to see what it does. And then we have this guy. So Lord Rec and whatever, Hugh. I never know how to say this name in Lord Rec. So let's take a quick look at them. So Hugh, passive ability here. Whenever an enemy with a speed lower than this character's attack, there is 50% chance for this character's counter attack. So you build this character to have actually very high speed, and well, it's going to be counter attacking a lot, which is great. The first skill, deal 50% damage to an enemy. Damage is skill with this character's speed. So the faster this character is, the more damage it does. Second ability, deal 70% 25% damage to all enemy with a 75% chance to apply attack down for 2 turns, which is always a great ability, great debuff to apply. And then the last skill deal 160% damage to an enemy. If the enemy speed is lower than this character's speed, then ignore 50% of the enemy defense. So again, do you build this characters with great speed, he's going to be doing a lot of damage, that's for sure. And then we have Lord Rek here. If we look at his passive at the start of turn, there is 75% chance to remove 1 abnormal state from this character, so 1 debuff state from this characters, which is great. And then we have the first skill here, deal 70% damage to an enemy and apply attack down for 1 turn, so 30% less attack. Then the second skill is a passive ability. If any of the team member is in an abnormal state, there is 50% chance to use a basic ability counter attack the enemy with the highest attack can be triggered once per round. It's okay, it's okay. And then the last skill here, deal 115% damage to enemy with a 50% chance to apply speed down 2 for 2 turns, which actually is minus 50 speed. So I think this ability is pretty much what makes this character a solid unit in my opinion. Let's go with 3 more rounds of pulls here. Let's see. So far, no legendary. And let's see, maybe this is the lucky round. So we're starting with a epic character. Yes, it's okay. I'm sad though, no legendary yet. So we haven't checked this one yet. So let's take a quick look at Elmar here. So first, Bloodthirsty attack have a 20% chance to grant a bonus attack with this character's special ability. That's actually pretty great. And when you get level up this character's ascent, this character's has become 50% chance to grant a bonus attack. So that's actually pretty awesome. First skill here, we have deal 70% damage to an enemy with a 30% chance to apply bleeding for 2 turns, which is awesome. And the second skill here is the special attack. So this is kind of the attack that follow-up attack when you know, the from the passive ability. Deal 40% damage to an enemy, apply bleeding for 2 turns. If the enemy is afflicted by bleeding, apply an extra stack of bleeding. So a lot of bleeding, which is actually pretty great. And then we have the ultimate ability here, deal 120% damage to an enemy and detonates all their bleeding's effects. So a good amount of damage at the end, which is actually pretty great. This is actually a pretty great ability. Let's go with 2 more pulls here, guys. 2 more pulls, 10s. Still no legendary. A little bit sad. A little bit sad. And here, just basic characters, you know, nothing special. Kind of disappointed here. Let's go with the last multiple here, see what we get. And then we're going to have 2 single pull to do. So maybe this is where we actually finally get a legendary characters, and yes, we do. So I've never seen this guy before, or maybe I've seen it and they changed his look. That's going to be interesting. And the second one, I want him. That means we're going to be able to ascend him. That's going to be awesome. So let's take a quick look at this guy. So he is a I forgot what this is. Wood element. Sorry, guys. Earlier I said wind. This is wood element. So let's take a quick look at this guy first. Alchemy. Alchemy takes 50% more damage from poison, which is great, and deal damage based. Poison is basically deal damage based on max health at the start of the turn, which is great. And if we go with the first skill, poison immunity, deal 60% damage to an enemy and apply poison for 2 turns, which is decent. Then you have the second skill, deal 80% damage to an enemy and heals this character's based on the number of poison on the target, which is great. And then we have the last skill, deal 80% damage to all enemy and apply poison for 2 turns, which is actually pretty solid. It's pretty solid kit. So that's going to be a very interesting characters to build. And we already look at Zatlux earlier. So here we're going to do the 2 single summons. We never know. Might actually get something good. Well, this is not a good start. So get a baby ad here. And then the last pull here. Although we're gonna get a few scrolls from the summon event, so we're gonna be getting more characters to summon here. And yeah, this was another rare character. So now we did that, guys. Yeah, sure. Give me some. Oh, we got another summon. 2 more. Damn. No, I definitely don't want to spend money right now. Damn, they're giving me a shit ton of deals. So I guess we got 2 more summons to do here. Let's do it now. Let's see if we actually get something useful. It's most likely just going to be 2, you know, elite, rare, whatever you want to call it. But we never know. We might actually get surprised at some point. And we are not getting surprised. If we were getting epic or legendary, the aura of the laser or whatever, you know, will be yellow instead of blue. So that take care of those summons. Let's jump into the event here because we pretty much completed the old thing. So let's take a quick look at what we get here. This is three stars pumpkin. That's actually pretty awesome. 1 wood. Cactus, 100 crystal, 1 4-star pumpkin, 200,000 gold, a fire summon thingy, a water summon thingy, a 200 crystal, and then we have a ancient summon crystal here. So now we have I have all that. We're going to go in the inventory and we're going to take a look at these things. So we're going to start with the fire summon here. Let's see what we get. Give me a gold. No. No, a pretty boring summon again. Well, technically you can actually build up those elite characters and actually get something good, you know, until you can actually build a stronger roster, obviously, early on. They're really easy to ascend, which is very, very useful, especially for free-to-play player. This one, we get this guy. Nothing special here. Let's go with the win. Maybe that's the one we're going to get another legendary. Never know. Doesn't look so good so far. Nope. This is another elite character. Here we go. And then we have this summon, pretty much either an epic or legendary character on this in this summoning crystal. So let's see what we're getting. This is guaranteed to go yellow. There we go. And we get another Yug. So I guess we're going to be building this guy. I guess. Maybe not. I don't know. We're going to see. So this was the guy, and that's pretty much all the characters we summoned today. So we got 1 legendary, a bunch of epics. That's actually not so bad. No duplicates really for epics, so that's kind of stink. But for the rest, we actually did pretty good. And that is summoning a little bit over 100 summons. So actually, I felt like that was actually a pretty good run. I don't know. Maybe you guys having better luck with legendary characters than you summon. Let me know in the chat, guys. On the chat, in the comment section, if you got more legendary characters from those advanced summon. Anyway, guys, that was pretty much all we had for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for being part of my amazing community. And I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.